What's up, guys? This is Logan with Infinite Gaming Respawn, and we are going to do an Everest Fest box opening today. Much like I said in a couple other videos this week, I had a backlog of stuff I was planning on opening before we decided to move stores, and things kind of got hectic on us really quick. So we're working through that first. I do have a case of heavy hitters set aside here that we're going to be opening in the next week or so. So I'm trying to get through this backlog of old stuff first. So that's what we're doing. Everest is a set that people are sleeping on, I think. I don't think this set got printed as much as a lot of sets before it, because it was supposed to have an unlimited run that never actually happened. So everything came out as first edition, and then it kind of flopped, and it was never the second print run for the unlimited. So I kind of think there's some stuff in here that people might have slept on that could possibly end up being worth something one day. Release attention. And either which way, I know it's got some good equipment in there for a couple different heroes. I haven't actually opened any of this in a minute, but we had some left at the store. Ooh, Majestic Rainbow Foil Microprocessor. Let's go. We had some extra at the store. It wasn't really selling, and when I was going through getting stuff for videos before, I was like, Everest is a good set, has some value in it. Why not? Fatigue Shot. Pick a card, any card. Amulet of Haven Call. And T-Bone. Playables there. Really, besides the equipment, I'm not sure what the money cards in this set are right off the top of my head, if I'm being completely honest. I know that there's, I think this is the set that the hood I want for my Riptide build comes out of. That lets you have an extra arsenal slot, if I'm thinking right. I haven't messed with my Riptide in a little bit. I kind of moved on to Levia, and I really like how Levia plays. So that's kind of where most of my focus has been. So I've been super hyped for this Heavy Hitters release. We had a draft last Saturday, which I enjoyed. It was a fun limited format. Didn't do that well. I think I finished like second to last, but it was fun. I tried to force Kasai because I was dead on. I wanted to play Kasai, and I probably shouldn't have tried to force. Oh, we got the Majestic Icelander. Doesn't really matter. She's LL'd now, but with the Living Legend format, somebody might want that. I'm definitely wanting to get my Flesh and Blood numbers up on TCG Player. Bravo, star of the show. So I'm going to try to be opening a decent bit more Flesh and Blood, because I love this game. And the biggest thing I hear people talk about is it's too expensive to get the cards you need. And the answer to that is more product needs to be opened. And as long as I can come out okay, which I normally do, there's pretty good value in most of the Flesh and Blood I open. As long as I can come out okay, open them where I'm not losing money and I get to make a little bit, then I'm more than happy to sit here and open it and take the time to sort it and list it. And if that grows the game I like, then it's worth it. But I need to go through the new Heavy Hitters cards and pull out some stuff that will work in Levia. I know there's going to be a couple things. I just haven't had a chance to really go through it yet and decide what I need to change. Ooh. That one's actually a rainbow foil hero. That's pretty good. Talisman Recompense, Slice and Dice. I am glad that they quit doing the young heroes as Majestics. I'm fine with it for the older heroes. I think it kind of makes a little sense. You know, Blitz is like the entry level, and paying $2 or $3 for your heroes shouldn't be that bad if you want to play the bigger format, the classic constructed. 100 wins. But I don't like the Majestic young heroes. I think that is a good change they made, is quit making the young heroes Majestic, because that kind of puts a barrier to entry on the game that I don't think we need right now. because the biggest thing that people complain about is the cost of entry of starting a new card game and how expensive the meta decks are and stuff. And it is an expensive game to play. Honestly, like, most people spend more money on Magic than this game costs to play, but the barrier to entry to start playing is much lower for, like, to build a deck that you can actually take to tournaments. Ooh, Vexen Quill Hand. Let's go. I wonder if Vincent runs that, since Chain's gone. But I mean, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there saying Blitz is accessible, Blitz is cheap, you can get a Blitz deck for $10. And yes, you can get a Blitz deck for $10, and you're going to get murdered at most of your local Armory events. We've tried running a few pre-con deck events to try to let people get in the game cheap and play, and we'll charge like $15 for their entry, and that includes prize support and their pre-con deck. But then a lot of the more experienced players don't really want to come to those events. They're like, I don't want the pre-con. I've done build a better version of that. And it kind of disenfranchises the experienced players. So it's definitely a weird balancing act. I don't think we've hit anything too crazy yet. No, I haven't hit none of the cards that, like, I personally am looking for. Got a few rainbow foil high rarities, which is nice. But we hadn't hit any of the equipment that I look for. I don't know how much that Majestic for the Rune Blades are, because I don't think Vincent is that heavily played in the meta right now. So, don't know if that's going to be worth much. Pulverize, now that's probably about to be played even more than it already has been. That might be a decent hit right now, with all the Guardian stuff coming up. Bad Beats, Seismic Stir, Helm of a Sharp Eye, the Warrior equipment in cold foil. That's pretty good. Attack reaction, destroy it, manage top card deck. You may play at this chain after you control a weapon with power greater than twice its base. Cold foil equipment's always nice to hit. I know this weekend we've got a Classic Constructed Armory at my store on Saturday. And I'm going to break out the Levia deck and play some Classic Constructed. And then hopefully afterwards, we'll have some prize packs from heavy hitters. Afterwards, I'm going to try to look through some of the heavy hitter stuff and see what I need to change to finish updating it to a current deck. Life of the Party, Passing Mirage. I like the art on that. It's cool. I know that I would like to get any of the heroes I build out of the new set. I would love to get the Majestics. I love the borderless Majestic heroes they done. The Marvels, excuse me. But even bigger, Imposing Visage. Another Majestic. Hadn't hit any legendaries or fables. I still have yet to open a fabled. Of all the boxes I've opened, I've just never had the luck to hit a fabled. Maybe one day. Never hit one if we don't keep ripping. Amulet of Ignition and a Dissolution Sphere. Last pack Magic. Let's go. Pierce Reality, Healing Potion, and a Thunderquake. Alright, so I don't think we got nothing too crazy. That cold foil equipment's nice. Definitely seems like that might be something playable with the new Warriors. So that I'm interested to see how much it's running for right now. But yeah, this is all our foils and rares and higher. Not too bad. I think we did pretty decent on the Majestic numbers. It seemed like we pulled a few Majestics, a couple of pieces of equipment, none of the crazy ones. We didn't do too bad. Also got a couple of the heroes, so that's nice. One of the heroes was foil, the merchant. 3 heroes. Spectral sealed token. I doubt that's worth anything. T1. That microprocessor in rainbow foil, I'm curious to see how much that is. Being a Majestic and rainbow foil normally brings a little bit of a premium. But anyways, not too bad. Like I said, we will be moving on. We'll be doing some heavy hitters in the next couple of weeks. We'll probably open a box of that next week. Work through this case over the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Getting it all ripped open and see what we got. Make it power through it quicker. I may even do one video and open the whole case. I don't know yet. We'll see. That's possible since it's flesh and blood, and I can normally get through a box pretty quick. We done this one kind of slow, talked about it and everything, and we're only sitting about 11 minutes right now. So if I actually go through and start opening, like actually trying to get through it, I can probably do a case in a half hour. So we may do a whole video of just an entire case rip. That might be fun. But anyways, guys, as always, we are Infinite Gaming Respawn. You can find us online at infinitegamingrespawn.com. You can find us on Facebook at Infinite Gaming Respawn. You can find us on TCG Player at Infinite Gaming NC. There will be a link in the show notes. If you want to buy any of the cards you've seen, most all of these, unless I've just got something me or one of my customers is looking for, will end up on my TCG Player. Normally, I'm trying to get caught up. It's been a couple week turnaround. I'm probably down to about 10 days from the time this video goes up to the time it's on TCG Player. I'm getting that down. I'm trying to get it down to 3 days from video to TCG Player. So that way, by the time most people are seeing a video, if they click over to TCG Player, it'll be on there. But right now, it's a little longer than that, but I'm trying to get caught up through my backlog. So, as always, subscribes and likes helps us the most. We really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next week. This is our last video this week. We'll be back next week with 3 more. We're going to stay on our schedule. Thanks for watching. Bye.